had a comment that asked, how do I deal with it when that person can't walk and their symptoms are getting worse rapidly? Um, I'm trying to do it all from within. I'm trying not to vent. I'm trying not to take it out on other people. There's some comfort, when my father went through a few things for 12, 14 years when I was younger. When he passed at the age of 19, my age, and when I was 19, back in 1999, that I saw his struggles both physically and the side effects or the effects of pain and medicine. So it really has made me numb to the outside world, numb to pain, numb to feelings, emotions, everything. And I don't think I'm like most people. I'm able to block things out and not think about them and not care. But because I don't care and I block them out in front of people doesn't mean I don't care. I don't have these feelings. Um, that time's coming for me too. I have a mixture of the MSA-P and C, mostly P, and it's tough. Right now I'm thinking I might just have a few more months left of work because I won't be able to do certain things, like walking, properly up and down stairs and ladder work and, stuff like that, driving. So it's tough, but being honest as I am, and I will be honest, it's easy for a man to block these things out. It doesn't mean we don't care. It doesn't mean we're not dying on the inside or crying on the inside. But there's just something about men that just we can cast emotions aside and screw the world. Who cares? Um, and then I had my father's experience for over a decade with his infirmities. So it's unfortunate. I spend most of my mornings going to work crying and most of my nights coming home from work crying. You know, so I mean that's a little bit of relief, emotional relief. I don't know. I haven't thought that far. I know it's going to happen. I'm trying to get one more year ahead of me. Next year, 2023, I'm trying to keep that walking. That's my only goal. My only goal, with all due respect, is to get through to the summer with a cruise with the family. Probably the final cruise I'll have. Probably the final vacation I'll have. Because my symptoms are they're wreaking havoc. They're moving quick, you know. And walking's one of the biggest ones. So, I have a little bit of faith. Not that anything's going to get better. I don't have hope that anything's going to get better. I don't pray that things are going to get better because they're not. It's a death sentence. Either by me falling down the stairs and killing myself, or medicine, or some treatments, right? It's it's a death sentence, and I would like to think that I have accepted that. Unfortunately, I wish it would be quicker than slower. Honestly, you know, I can't fight what I can't fight, and I think that's what I've come to realize. I've come to grips with I can't fight what I can't fight. Um, I'm going to try to have a good push and be more physical and things in the next few weeks and see where that goes. But how do I accept what's happening? I knew I knew a year ago. I knew 2 years ago there was something catastrophically wrong. I knew a year ago it was bad and it was going to be deadly, fatal. I knew that. So I've been telling myself for a year, here it comes. Here it is. Here's what it's like. Here's how it's going to be. I've accepted it. Nobody wants to, especially at the age of 43, with two daughters and a wife and a mom. Nobody wants to accept that, but you have to. It's. I've never been the poor me person. I don't want to be the poor. We're all poor something, but it's not to pity me and pity this. There's no escape from MSA. I'm laughing because that's how I express my emotions. I laugh at a lot of things. Maybe I should have, but that's my stress relief. So I don't know. I don't know what it's like not to walk. Maybe when I broke my back and when I was younger and I didn't know how to move my legs the way I did, and they helped me through traction to do better. It's not like that. It's completely different, you know. So day by day, week by week, and you know, I guess one thing I could say is we have to come to grips that you can't change the outcome. I mean, I'm hopeful. How long have we been chasing down cancer medications? And I mean, we've been trying to stop the flu for how long? You know, I know that's not related, but some things we can stop, some things we can slow down, and some things we can't. And I'm not an optimist. I'm a realist. And God bless you if you're an optimist. You're better than me already. I see what's in front of me. I read what's in front of me. I research what's in front of me. And I make my decisions off of that. I've never once been optimistic about much of anything in my life. I mean, that's me. That's who I am. So I think because of that, my mind's tuned a little more different. And I'm not just giving up and laying down like, okay, that's the end, right? No, I mean, I'm going to fight like hell because I want more than a year. I want more than 2, 3 more months at work. I do. I want a lot more. But I also understand it's very unlikely. So, hope this answered that question. You know, I wish I could say more. I wish I could be much more encouragement. You know, I'm strong-willed, strong-headed. And sometimes that's not a good thing like this. To have somebody like me that can tune out emotions and just not care. It's good for some things, and some things like this, it might come back to bite me in the end. But that's how I'm getting by. It's just by accepting it. My mom asked me that. She's like, how can you call me? Not that, but she's like, how can you speak about this so lightly months and months ago? I've accepted it. You know, you haven't seen it because you haven't seen me all the time. You know, where nobody's in my shoes every single day and know how I feel and what I do. But after you go through this for so long, it don't take long to realize it's moving, it's chugging along, and you either accept it or you live in denial. I've never had a life of denial of anything, you know. So this won't be the first. Okay, it won't be the first to start denying, oh, why me and why is it happening and this and that. It's sad. It hurts. I feel for you. The person that made that comment too, I feel for you. I do. You know, I'm gonna go try to see a place on Wednesday for Parkinson's support and see how that is. And I got some therapy to sit down tomorrow night. I'm gonna go back to a psychologist and therapist, and you know, start talking about stuff, because if I don't get ahead of it, it's only going to compound and get worse. So, you know, we'll see how that goes, but you can't deal with it. So I wish everyone the best, and you know, I appreciate your comments and support, you know, on the videos. I know they're not professional. You know, I'm just trying to document what's here and, you know, maybe inspire somebody else or give somebody else hope, right? These videos will be there long after me. So that's what I'm here for support. Thank you.